There are some people, when you allow them to be in your ship, even if they pay, your ship will drown. Or you will be forced by circumstances to offload some items in your ship, to throw some items. When you read the book of Jonah, you find out that Jonah was informed by God to go to Nineveh, but he decided to go to Tarshish. He decided not to obey the Lord. And he found sailors heading to Tarshish. He paid the money and they allowed him. When there was trouble along the way, people decided to throw their containers into the water so that they might save the ship. And when they found out that it was not possible, they had to throw Jonah away. There are people who can come to your life and they really need help. In most cases, it is good to pray so that God can give you revelation that you need to help them. Remember, we should help the poor. We should help people, not necessarily only the poor, but people who really need our help. But there are some people passing through some things, some trouble, not because of what they did not do, but because what they have done, or it is because they gave themselves instructions or not following God's instructions. Some people decide not to work. They've been told by the Lord to work, but they decide not to work. They decide to be lazy. Those people, at times, when you try to help the lazy, you are troubling yourself. You will lose something in your life. There are people who decide to go against Lord's will. They decide to do their own things. Such people, when you help them, you'll be in trouble. At times, there are people who believe that the world owes them everything. They believe since they are born, since they have gone to school, they are entitled to everything. Some of them, since they are your relatives, they are entitled to have everything. At times, when you help such people, you might be in trouble. There are people who have found themselves going too bad, draining themselves so much, just because they helped one person. And I wonder why, when they started helping such an individual, they themselves started having problems. It is because they never consulted the Lord. Help people, yes. Help relatives, yes. But some help can cause you trouble. That's why it's good to pray and ask God when you want to help people.